King Jayabaya, the Nostradamus of 12th century Indonesia. Jayabaya was a Hindu king of the ancient Kediri kingdom. His prophecies are still relevant in Indonesia. He predicted the Dutch colonists' arrival. Some say he descended from the god Brahma. Others claim he embodied the god Vishnu. Jayabaya ruled justly and successfully. Jayabaya was a Javanese king from 1135 to 1159. He embodied the Ratu Adil archetype. This means a just king or queen. A monarch is reborn in an age of madness and suffering. This dark age is called Zaman Adan. The Ratu Adil must restore Zaman Raharja, an era of justice, order, and prosperity. The Javanese believed these eras were cyclical. Jayabaya was a wise ruler. The kingdom prospered under him. Like previous kings, he claimed descent from the gods. His father claimed to be a descendant of the 5 Pandava brothers. His lineage derived from Arjuna. Arjuna was Indra's son. That's why Jayabaya was believed to have a magical talent. Jayabaya was described as a patron of poets. The king also published his own prophetic books. At an old age, Jayabaya abdicated. He became a hermit in Minang village. Minang is now a sacred pilgrimage site. Jayabaya has been compared to Nostradamus, but Nostradamus provoked mixed reactions. He was seen as either a devil or a madman. Jayabaya's prophecies were respected like the man himself. They are called the Surat Jayabaya. They consist of chronicles and poems written by the king. The prophecies were passed down orally. The oldest written copy dates to 1835. This was nearly 700 years after Jayabaya lived. He had one particularly popular prophecy.
Many centuries will pass, and white-faced conquerors will come to Java. They'll occupy the country. They'll oppress the indigenous peoples. Then the reign of the 4 white kings will come. Their rule will also come to an end. They'll be replaced by little yellow-faced men from the north, but their power will last as long as the corn lives. And after that, Indonesia will be independent.
The 4-king era refers to 400 years of Indonesian occupation. The Dutch, French, Portuguese, and British took turns controlling Indonesia. In 1941, Japan replaced them as occupiers. The US then replaced Japan in 1945. Jayabaya prophesied that Indonesia would next see prosperity, but he warned that this time would be brief, for the world's darkest era was coming after. Jayabaya described this time as follows.
When carriages drive without horses, ships fly through the sky, and a necklace of iron surrounds the island of Java. When women wear men's clothing, and children neglect their aging parents, know that the time of madness has begun.
Then a great leader, Ratu Adil, will come. He'll rule with an iron trident, ushering in a golden age. A huge country will emerge before the dark age as well. It will exist for 100 years with no justice or ruler. It will war with smaller neighboring nations. This atrocity will completely destroy the big country. Finally, the world will enter an era of harmony, Zaman Raharja.